Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar. So, first time I believe here, Courtney Barnett with her song called Write a List of Things to Look Forward to. So, that's a great advice here now when winter's coming. Yeah, so this one is pretty easy when it comes to chord play only. The challenge here would be to play the different melodies here. But yeah, let's start first to set our capo here on the first fret, and we only have two different chords. So let's start with the G first. So that is third on E, second on A, open D, open G, third B, and third E. And then we have the second and final chord, that is the C add 9. So that will be third on the A, second on D, open G, third B, and third E. Yeah, so those chords is what we need to handle here. We have this intro first, and it's of course based upon these two chords here, and it will go back and forth, these two chords, G and C, G and C, through the entire song here. So the first part will be like this. Yeah, something like that. So we first need to look at the strumming pattern, and then we can incorporate this melody here. So the strumming that will work for this song, and that is played, will be down, down, and then comes up, down, up 3 times. So down, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up. So if we take this G chord, for instance, that is the first chord, and the strumming pattern will be down, down, and then 3 times up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, G, G, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, C, C, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah, so that's the strumming, and now we can look at the melody here. So before we start with any notes here, this is not like death and life if you would miss some note here. If you just keep on playing and you know where the notes can be found, then if you perhaps play like 75%, that is good enough, because it adds a lot to it and gives a great vibe here, and you can listen and really hear that it's a melody going on, even if you miss some notes here and there. So that's not that important here, but I will show you all the notes here, and you try and do your best here. So the melody will be like this. Okay. So that will be G here first, and the melody will be on the G note there, so on the second fret. Then open G, second G, open G, second G, open G. So 3 times second open, second open, second open, and then comes second D and open D. So the part that belongs to first G will be okay. Then comes the part that belongs to the C. It will start in the same way. 2 times of second open on the G string. And then again second on the G. Then open B. And back to second on G and open G. So the C part will be like this. So let's connect these two chords together. It will be like this. On the G first, G. Then G, C part. Then it goes over again, because we're going to play G, C, G, C. So again, the G part. But this second time we play the C, you will only play third on B string and open E. Okay, so now how do we incorporate this melody into the strumming? I will show you one way here, and I will show that also with the other melodies here. But I believe you should try it out and find your way of playing it. But to be like technical about it, you would play like this. You start on the G. You play the first part of the strumming pattern will be the down, down, up, down. So that's you're gonna play before you start any melody here. So okay, so down, down, up, down, and from the next up and so on, you will start the melody here. So down, down, up, down. And what I do there, I hold my G as it is, and I use my index finger here, my left hand, to handle the notes here and the shifts. We have everything here on the open and the second fret, and that is perfect for your index finger since it's very naturally right there. Okay, so you play down, down, up, down, and when you strum this, try to avoid to play all over the strings here. Try to get the middle strings here. So the B, the G, of course, is the most important, and even the D string there in the end. So try to stay in the middle here on the strings. Then you shift to C, and you start in the same way. Down, down, up, down, and then comes the melody. Okay, and here you're gonna play the open B string, so that means you need to release the third fret on the B string that you naturally hold when you're holding the C add 9 chord. So you need to be aware of releasing that one to play the open B. So again, to repeat this, down, down, up, down, you just play the chord and then starts the melody on the first 3 rounds. That means G, C, then G again, since you play the G again same way. And then on the final part, the C part, you will play, start in the same way, down, down, up, down, and then the notes here on the 3rd fret B string, and then you play up, down, and then comes the second and last note on the open E, and then you fulfill the strumming with the up, down, up. Okay, so the last C part will be very slow here. I can show you too. Yeah, I will try to show you very slow. So on the C, down, down, up, down, and then on this up here, you play the note, this note on the 3rd fret B, and then you continue up, down, and then you play the note which is the open E, and then you play up, down, up. So like this. Yeah, and you understand here, you will probably miss many notes here from this melody here. But yeah, give it some practice and you will hit more and more notes from this one. And like I said, it's not catastrophe if you miss any notes from this melody here. Then we are at the first verse. You're gonna play this, like I said, G, C, G, C, and that's the intro. The first verse, you just continue with the strumming pattern, down, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up. You will do that for 1 time for each chord. So that will be like this. So if you think as G and C as one, you're gonna play that for 4 rounds, and that is the first verse. So that is 1. Play that times 4 and you are finished with the first verse. And then comes this interlude again here, the intro play. You're gonna do that again like you played in the intro for 2 rounds here, G, C, G, C. And then comes the second verse. It will be played in the same way as the first verse. And after the second verse again comes this interlude, the intro play. Okay. Then on the third verse, you will have a new melody here. You could choose to just go on with the strumming, and you can do that as well through the entire song, G and C at 9, back and forth like this. But if you're gonna have this extra, you can choose to play this melody here. I'm gonna play it first for you, and I'm gonna show you how it's done. So let's go. Yeah, so that is how it sounds. And what you do there is you just have to compromise now, because the strumming pattern will not fit perfectly to the notes here. Of course, it's just not only one guitar in the song, so one play this melody, one play the strumming, and that will work, of course. But if you just have one guitar, one man, you do the best of it and you compromise, and that's what you have to do right now. So the melody will be like this. That is 1 round. So you find it here on the B string to start with, on the 3rd fret B string. Then the open E. Then 3rd E. Then 5th E. And 7th E. That's the part that belongs to the G, and then the C will be like this. That is 3rd on B, open E, and 3rd E. Okay, so what you do there, you need to start on the G chord here. Okay, so like this, so G. Play the first G just from the chord, and then on the second down you're gonna start to play the melody. And here you just need to kind of feel where the notes are. I could give you the exact way of playing it, but I believe it should be too much to have in your head and to try to control. So I believe it could be better to just go by feel here. But if I just go over pretty quickly there how it should be done, you could play like this. Down on the G chord, and then on the next down you play the first note, this one, and then on the up you play the next note, open E, and then you play down up just from the chord, and then 3rd fret on the E string you play when you play the next down, and then you play down again just from the chord, and then comes the 5th fret on the up. And then you just play up again, and then on the down, next down you play on the 7th fret and up from the chord. Just a quick brief there, and yeah, of course it's too much to have in your head, so get to know the melody. That's my suggestion, and try to get a good strumming from the chord. So it would sound like this. And when you do strum here on the E string, when it goes up here to the 5th and even to the 7th, try to avoid the middle and bass strings. Just strum on the perhaps B and E, or you could use the G as well, but try to stay at these top strings down there, E and B. That is what you need. So again. because if you play, it will be too messy here to listen to a lot of strings open there. So yeah, and then comes the C chord here with the notes, and it should sound something like this. And yeah, even there, just try to listen to the song and the melody and get the feel of where it should be played with the downs and ups there. So yeah, so you do that again for 4 rounds there. G, C is 1 round, do it for 4, and that is the 3rd verse. And then comes a part there, could be a bridge part, and it goes actually in the same way as we just learned. So for another 4 rounds, you could play this melody or just go on with the standard strumming, down, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up. So if you choose the melody, in total 8 rounds here with the verse and the bridge play. And then comes this outro part. Here I will just give you the notes that is played here for this outro part. And same way here, you just need to get to know the melody, and then you can work with the strumming and how to incorporate the notes into the strumming. So the melody will be like this. Alright guys, and I believe that covers this song here. Write a list of things to look forward to. And things to look forward to could be more songs here on Gordon Guitar, so feel free to make wishes for our Wish Wednesday here. Some songs I brought up and some songs I just couldn't, or just let go for some reasons there. But yeah, we'll see. Perhaps your song could be here on this channel. And yeah, thank you for the support, guys. See you soon. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and like this tutorial if it was helpful. Don't forget, guys, play tune.